Okay. I had no intention in going live. I was not going to go live. I have nobody in my chat. I'm all right with that. All right. Welcome to my channel, my low budget channel, where I commentate. If you get a little education, that's a fucking thumbs up, right? Up. I'm not even 53 seconds in. I already said the F word. How dare I? How freaking dare I? Anywho, okay. Some things are alleged. Trigger warning all over, all the freaking over it, okay? And let's not forget fair use. So, I know where y'all are at. You're all over there watching White Boy Lockdown Radio. Well, hello, Patty. What's up, cotton candy boobs? Look, y'all. Y'all know I have to give my opinion on this shit. All right? Who the fuck? Hey, the mouse. Gives somebody thousands of dollars. Who does that? That you don't even know. That you talk to on the phone. That you text back and forth. I'm not talking a couple $100. Thousands of dollars. Who does that? Some people do. Obviously, this girl did. Hey, not a drama nana. And no, I probably looked like shit. I was not going to go live. I had no intention of going live tonight until I seen this shit. Lord, Lord, Lord. Okay, so what I want to do is I have to pop over to White Boy Lockdown Radio. Let me get it over here on my other screen so it's not in my face. So, anywho, this woman just wow crazy, right, AC? You want to come up on my panel, AC? You're more than welcome if you'd like to. Actually, I will drop the link and anybody who wants to take it can take it. Now, let me say this. The only one thing, okay, cotton candy boobs, thanks for popping in. One thing that pissed me off, okay, was some of the people that I seen in that chat. I seen people in that chat that didn't have any fucking business in that chat giving their opinion on Cam and Allie being addicts. Okay? If y'all were having problems, is that how you want it to go that way? Getting my motherfucking ruler out. Now, let me put it this way. Do I feel bad for Cam and Allie? I have empathy and sympathy for everyone. Okay? Everyone. We've all had our problems. Right? Did I say hello, the mouse? We've all had our problems, y'all. But let me find where I was really, I think what got me the most. Now, Cam and Allie say that this woman was their friend and they talk to this woman every day. And it kind of sounds like this woman was their cash cow. Okay? Now, did the woman give because she loved them? She had a good heart. Absolutely. Absolutely, everybody. The problem is if, oh, let me let AC up here. AC's got a lot to say about this, y'all. Okay, now. This is the thing. The woman gave out of the kindness of her heart because she cared about them. Now, a problem that I see with the whole situation is thousands of dollars later, their asses are laid up in a hotel room, going to the methadone clinic. Okay. Now, I do know people think that the methadone clinic is free. Okay. But I don't think it's all the way free. Cam said that they just got their Medicaid approved, so Medicaid will pay for it. Okay. That I do know about the methadone clinic, even though I've never been there before. I know people who have. So this is what broke my heart. Right here. This broke me. This right here broke me, AC. Let me find it. Let me find it. I was fucking disgusted. Let me find it. Right there. Right there. Where's she at? I'm trying to find just the picture of Allie. This right here broke my heart. This right here. Fair use. Welcome to my low budget channel. Let me share this screen. That's Allie, you guys. That's Allie. Allie, who when she started on YouTube covering the Summer Wells case, was beautiful. Do you agree, AC?
I do.
She was a very beautiful girl. Okay. Now, I can't say where or when the addiction started, okay? I've never gave him a freaking dime. I've never gave Cam and Allie a dime. I do remember seeing Cam put out a couple things, and he never asked for money, but he would say, "Oh, all we want is prayers. All we want is prayers." Well, to a lot of people, all we want is prayers means we want a little bit of money, honestly. So, but this right here, I'm gonna play what she's saying.
Remain calm. That's what all the preachers on the pulpit says is all we want is prayers while they're handing out the donation plate.
That's exactly right. So this is this right here bothered me, okay? This right here bothered me.
And the cops showed up at our neighbors to tell them that
Let me back it up.
That's right.
Dude, and let me tell.
So this is what got me because Allie was asleep. Cam kept trying to wake her up. She wouldn't wake up. She did not want to wake up. He said it was because they had been working the last 2 days moving stuff, which didn't make a lot of sense because he talked about that they had a storage unit, but then she talks about going back to the place where they used to live. It makes no sense. But anyhow, let me play this.
How did you get evicted when somebody gave you 14 grand?
My landlord did not want to talk, Allison. Go ahead.
our landlord did not want any money from us. He is evicting so many people. He literally, while we were there yesterday or the day before, we were taking things out of our house, and the cops showed up at our neighbors to tell them that they were getting evicted. He's getting rid of everybody. He will not.
All right. I did say somebody was talking about the bruises on her arms. All right. I've never shot up with a needle ever.
That's just sad. That's all I can say. It's just sad.
The only time I've had a needle in my arm is from a doctor or from a hospital. I don't do needles. I have never done methadone. I've never done Suboxone. I've never done oxys. I mean, the strongest thing I've ever done is a hydrocodone. That's it. I'm not. I can't take things like that. I get way sick. I can't take stuff like that. But so okay, let me let Allie finish talking here.
Not take any freaking money. We have tried and tried and tried for a year.
I've lived there 7 years.
He wouldn't respond to any text messages or phone calls or anything. We tried to talk to him outside.
The judge dismissed it in November 13th. They had court without us knowing.
Yeah.
And they
After
did an
they
immediate
told
eviction.
us that it was dismissed because the landlord did not do what he
Okay,
was
and now let's
supposed
talk
to.
about this next thing. So
But that was
CPS
8
tried
years
to say
ago.
that I failed a urine screen
Yeah.
for fentanyl, and then he poured it in a different cup, and he said I failed for methamphetamines and amphetamines.
Wait. Tell me if this makes sense, AC. He says CPS pissed him. He failed for fentanyl. So they poured it into another cup, and he's saying it showed meth
No,
and something else.
they're not going to pour it in another cup.
I wouldn't think that they would pour it in another freaking cup.
Mm-mm.
Not at all. Okay, let's hear what else he says.
No.
You know what, Cam, I was going to stick up for Allie at least a little bit, but you're digging her a fucking hole, man. Maybe you should just shut up.
Well, I'm going to disagree for just a second on you. I have no sympathy for her whatsoever. Sorry.
I do, to the extent that she obviously needs help. And obviously,
Well, I agree. They both obviously need help, but they did this to themselves, and
yes,
unfortunately, the kids are the ones that are suffering. And these people have had help. They've had money.
I know. Look,
I have no sympathy for either.
I know everybody's on a we feel sorry for the kids. The kids are safe. They are not with them any longer. Okay? And I don't know why this woman who gave them all this money had to have seen what we seen, right? She had to have seen what we seen.
Yeah, I agree.
And you're going to turn around and give them over $5,000 for a lawyer? No, she had to have seen what we seen. I'm serious. She had to.
I wouldn't give my own child $5,000 for a lawyer if they were hooked on drugs. I'd be like, you're taking your ass to rehab, and once you get clean and straight, then we'll discuss an attorney.
Okay, let's hear what else they had to say.
Well, I asked for it to get sent off to the lab. It came back.
And yes, I am playing White Boy Lockdown Radio live stream he just did. He may still be live. I don't know. But don't cancel me, white boy, okay? Don't cancel the remain, okay?
Negative on everything.
And we knew it was.
Why are people? So why are people talking about your hand, Cam? People are saying shooting up in a hand or something. I'm just asking because that's what the thing is on YouTube.
When I burnt, YouTube is so dumb. I burnt my hand cleaning a bee's nest out from my mother-in-law, 3rd-degree burns with gasoline, and I had to go to Wake Forest.
It was a freak accident.
I had to go to Wake Forest to the.
Yeah, all of them people saying, "Oh, it's got."
Damn dumbass was probably high on a cop playing with gasoline.
And saying, "Oh, well, Allie's a nurse. Why is she not making him go to the hospital because he's gonna lose his hand?" No, motherfuckers, y'all. We literally, as soon as it happened, we went straight to the hospital.
Thank you, Mr. Presley, who leaves a comment saying, seeing Allie is breaking my heart. Because it's breaking my heart too, Allison. You knew that Cam was doing drugs on live streams. You covered for him. You started doing them with him. You ended up losing your children. The minute that your children were taken, you should have took action and did something to help yourself and your children. Do I have to agree with people when they say that? Absolutely, I do. I see where you're coming from, AC.
I I think even that long was too long. Before she should have done something before she started doing drugs with him while she was clean. If she would have put him in a program and out of the house, she wouldn't have wound up on drugs and losing her children. She should have done something before.
Hey, Flies. Hey, Tinky Tink. Hey, Wicked Stitches.
If she'd have made him go to rehab and put his ass out of the house, she wouldn't have wound up on the drugs and losing her kids.
Because let me tell you something. There's no way that the landlord just decided he was going to kick everybody out. I mean, I would think that they would have to have time, right? Yeah, Allie had a very good job. And the excuse that they gave for a long time, which we knew wasn't the truth, was that YouTubers were calling her job and got her fired. But we knew that wasn't the case. I think she either came up hot on a piss test, in my opinion, or something. I don't know.
A place of a business or a place of employment, or I'm guessing she was a nurse somewhere. They can't just fire you because somebody calls them on the telephone.
Right.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
All right, let's see what else Cam has to say here.
He does not have gangrene. He's burned.
Every day for him.
What?
But she could. Allie did dress that hand for him every day.
Every day. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you. And look how good it heals.
Look at this.
So there's another person in here, Christy Vincent.
Yeah,
there's another
I know
person
Christy
who
Vincent very well, and
she says that you've done the things to her as you've done to Miss Dan.
True. Listen. Let's talk about that. We were trying to retain the lawyer at first to get our kids for custody. She says $500, and I was like, "Thank you so much."
$500 is a lot of fucking money. $500 is a lot of money. When you start giving somebody thousands of fucking dollars, that's wild to me, y'all.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of freaking money to give somebody who's not even your kin, okay? Not even your kin. That's wild. That's wild. But like I said, I seen a couple people in that chat over there whose asses didn't need to be in that chat giving their fucking opinion on anything like this. I'm telling you right now. Should I name the bitch? At least one of them I seen? No, I won't do that.
We retained a different lawyer at that time.
Oh, wait. So she gave you $500. You retained a lawyer, but you decided to retain a different lawyer. So did you get the $500 back? I'm very confused now.
Okay. I have a question. Yet there is okay. Is one lawyer for their drug charges, and is the other lawyer for the CPS to get their kids? You know, they may have to have two separate lawyers for that. I don't know.
Yeah, Genevieve. I got my Venmo now. I'm gonna strip. If you guys give me money, I'm gonna make sure it's worth it. I'm just joking.
Would they have to have two different lawyers, one for their drug charges and one for the kids? I don't know. I've never had drug charges and I've never lost my kids. So
the problem is, one of the problems, me neither. One of the problems I think, especially, was the charges.
Which you have to have two different attorneys.
Hey, Purple Sky. The charges that they got for the kids were really bad charges. They were really bad. And you know, I can pull up and try to find exactly what the charges are, right? All I have is Monopoly money. Well, I'll take it, Genevieve. I love Monopoly money.
I'm just assuming they would have to have two different attorneys. One's with the children being civil or CPS, and the other would be federal with the drug charges. They may have to have two different types of attorneys that specialize in the two different things.
But if they're fighting the drug charges through CPS, that's interesting. That's an interesting question. They have to have different lawyers for the criminal charges.
Two different attorneys, because each attorney would specialize in something different. One attorney could possibly be specializing in, you know, the children's case as far as fighting for your children, and the other attorney could possibly be specializing in drug charges. So I'm thinking they've had to have two separate attorneys, which would probably turn out to be 4 different attorneys. I don't know.
Well, yeah, for each one of them, right?
Right, because they each may have to have separate attorneys on separate charges.
Wow.
That's the way I'm looking at it, because I don't think the same attorney that would handle their drug charges could handle their CPS cases. I think it would be 2 different attorneys that specialize in 2 different things.
Okay.
So they're going to probably need a shit ton of money for them attorneys.
Mrs. Peacock said, I was there. I left a whole 3 comments. I didn't even go into chat. I wanted to. I almost did. But the only reason I was going to go into chat was because I was going to bust somebody's balls for having the nerve to go in there and flap their fucking jaws when their asses ain't no fucking better. I'm telling you, that shit pisses me off.
Now this is just my opinion, if they're able to get, and this is probably how they're looking at it, sort of. If you get a good enough attorney, one that's really specialized and all that, if you can get a good enough attorney that can get the drug charges dismissed or dropped, then probably the CPS case may go away.
No, the charges that they have against those children are not good. No,
is it more than the drugs?
It's felony neglect charges and shit.
Well, then they're screwed.
Allegedly, I'll say allegedly, and I can probably find it because Benny Keys did a freaking great live on it, talking about all the charges. And the charges, no, the CPS charges are freaking felony charges, felony abuse charges, from my understanding.
Well, then they will have to wind up having 2 different attorneys then. If they're federal, if they're felony and they're federal, they're going to need different attorneys.
They are high on alive. It's not going away.
Yeah, they're high.
But look who they fucking hung around with. Don and Candace, right? They're good buddies, Don and Candace. Whoop, whoop. All right, let me play some more.
Yeah, the one that gave
Johnny,
I do have
had
something I want.
Yeah,
that day in court.
What, AC? Did you have
when you get to a good, when you get to a good point or stopping point, I do have something I do want to say. But just whenever you're ready for me to, I will.
Hello, graham cookie. We like graham cracker cookies over here. All right. Do you want to hear a little more, or do you want to say what you want to say?
You do you, and then I can say what I've got to say whenever. I'm good.
Okay. All right.
That's shit advice.
He said, "Don't piss for him. They're trying to build a case." If we would have peed that day, we'd have had our kids back.
And then he said, "Oh, I never told you that." And thank God, my mom, who is the only person who's been supporting us.
Besides Danny.
Besides Danny, it's the only person that even has tried to be there for us.
Baby, it's okay. Listen, this is stupid.
A piece of advice, YouTubers. When you fuck up, okay, when you're down, when you're really, really down, all of your YouTube friends go away. Okay? Oh my God.
Remain calm. They're saying their attorney advised them not to pee, and if they had done a pee test, they got the kids back. Well, if they were clean and had nothing to worry about, what attorney's going to advise them not to? That attorney be like, "Are you clean? If you're 100% clean, pee for them. But if there's any chance you're dirty, don't." So they already knew they were going to pee dirty. That's why they didn't do
absolutely. And this is the thing too.
Because if you're clean, if you're clean, you're going to say, "I'll fill up as many cups as you want."
I've never known anyone who's ever had their children taken away that if CPS says, "Give us a piss test, come up clean, we'll give you the kids back," that they don't. I mean, I've never heard that. I've never heard that. I think I think they're kind of talking out their ass. Now, can I see maybe a lawyer saying you should have never let CPS take them to start with? But you have to remember, Cam's mother has them. Cam's mother is the one who went to court and got the kids. So, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Don't get upset about it. It's stupid.
It pisses me off because we've been doing so good. We've been trying so hard. And then for people to just act like they know everything when they don't know anything.
This woman is fucking...
Was this worth it for you, Cam? This is what pisses me off. Oh, fucking boy's sitting up there. And, I mean, knowing that she is in no condition to be on a fucking live stream, he goes waking her up. And then people are like, "Show us proof of life. Show us proof of life. Show us that she's alive," because he couldn't wake her up at first. I'm like,
neither one of them are in the right state of mind to be making any kind of decent decisions whatsoever.
Well, this is the thing. The only reason Cam is doing this because they've been more on TikTok and shit, and little community posts and shit. He's back on YouTube now.
Well, no, I said that's why he's doing it, because he's on somebody's YouTube channel.
I thought he still has his, right? No judge will reverse a secure residential based child custody order over to the... No, yeah, Zoots and Boots. He dragged her right down into the depths. I know how AC feels, but I kind of agree with you, Wicked Stitches. For some reason, I
love you, RC, but ain't nobody dragging me no fucking where I don't want to go to begin with.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, AC.
I love you, girl, but there ain't nobody going to drag me nowhere that I don't want to be.
Genevieve said, "I'm surprised that the children even got to stay with family. They need to be grateful that their kids didn't go to a foster family out of county. They had the opportunity to visit at all." That's the whole thing about it. The minute that his mother got the children, they came on their YouTube channel and kept leaving comments that CPS, they're getting lawyers. The same shit that Don Wells did, okay? The same shit Don Wells was saying. Hey, Love Slurk. Hey, Damaris.
Yeah.
Hello, Patty. Oh, but it is heartbreaking to see Allie. I mean, obviously, she is in a really bad spot right now. I mean, really bad spot.
YouTube has ruined my life.
Is she on the phone? What about Miss Vincent? So there's I'm just confused as to Miss Danny. I 100% believe everything she's saying, and
I believe everything she's saying. Danny's a good person.
But when I'm doing this live,
well, now he's saying he believes everything Danny's saying because she's a good person. Huh. How messed up is that? Is she lying, Kim? Is she telling the truth? I think she showed some receipts, actually. Okay. Lord, do I see Kim up there? Yes, you do, loves to lurk. In the flesh. Crapping cases with Cram and Snally. Oh, here's Genevieve. The anti-CPS extremist BS that they all spew. Having a dirty house is a hell of a lot less serious than having children test positive for dope. Street dope at that. That's a good one, Genevieve. All right, I'm going to play some more, I see.
I'm not like bashing you personally or nothing. You're like, let me have the link. Let me have the link. I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
you
I'm
are.
gonna explain it all. And I'm not up here shit talking you, but
You were up here
I just
calling me a
understand like
fucking
what is
piece
the
of shit and
rebuttal to what is
everything,
she
Matt.
saying in her claims?
Matt,
What is the rebuttal?
Matt, me and you.
Danny, can I ask you a question? I don't know you. And I'm sure that you feel, yes, Damas, he can be on methadone and look that way. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a conspiracy. Thank you for the phone number, Flies. Miss Danny. I'm wondering, and this is just me wondering. I ain't nobody. I am nobody. Nobody has to answer anything I ask. Okay? But why did you get a hold of another YouTuber to do this? Because I'm going to say this. I don't know if you'll agree, AC, but I'm going to say this. And this is just the way I am, okay? And there's not a lot of people like me. I know that, okay? But I would think that if I loved them and I cared about them, especially Allie, I don't know if I would want to see her like this. You get what I'm saying, AC? Does that make sense? AC's not answering me. AC, where you at? She's got me muted or something. Okay, well, you go back to baking your Christmas cookies. You go right ahead, Patty. No, you're good, Patty. You're good, Patty.
You made fucking we started getting along, and I was straight up with you, and being straight up with you now. But you were up there bashing the shit out of me. That's why I came up here. You were calling me a fucking piece of shit and everything, and I was like, that's not fair.
I think anybody who harasses somebody when they say enough is enough.
We never harassed her. We talk every day. We thought.
But I showed this call log, Cam. There's like 300 phone calls after she said, "That's it."
Turn the fuck on, bro. There's like, listen.
She called us.
Already showed it.
Hey, if we didn't call her,
she called us every day. Dude, like this woman, something like it's like y'all are trying to make it out like she just every time we talked it was money. No, we talked all.
Now, I will tell y'all, that's why I don't like taking money from people. Okay? This right here, I mean, I'm not an addict or anything, but I've never had to ask anybody for nothing in my life. Except for Todd. And I make him give me things. But he lives with me. He don't have a choice. He has to. Anyhow, Poppy's in the bushes. I guess I shouldn't be making fun. AC, are you back yet? You're on vacation over there, girl. AC's she's, I don't know where AC's at. She's not saying nothing.
All the time, and she gave us advice. She was
Sure.
really
And that
helpful.
was the thing.
She said she supported you guys to the fullest.
She did, and I love her.
Yeah.
I would love, look, if somebody gave me $14,000, I would fucking love them too. I would be sending them virtual hugs every freaking day. Hey, honey badger. I knew it was bad, but I never imagined seeing them this way. That's the thing, Teresa. Hey, Auntie M. That's the thing. I mean, we can say what we want. Here it is. I got it, Damaris. We can say what we want, but it's when you have empathy and sympathy and you've known addicts in your life, right? There is a time when you just got to cut them off. You have to cut them off. Now, should she have cut them off way, way before the $14,000 limit? Oh, hell yes. Hell yes. All right, Genevieve says, I'm not saying this to sound racist. People like that who give money and then become malicious used to be called Indian givers. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I think what made Danny mad was the sarcastic text that they sent her. And I'll show that here in a minute.
Okay, but you know,
but just wanting to get money from her. We called her because we don't have anybody. And
well, why did you? What is this joke about?
Wait. So you all have done so bad that you went from having, let's find him here. Just because I'm a nosy bitch. I'm a nosy bitch. Cracking cases. Cracking cases. Damn! They had 15.9 thousand subs. What the fuck? That's crazy. I didn't realize they had that many. I wish I knew somebody that could give me $14, let alone 14,000. Girl, I'll give you $14 flies. I'll give all my mods $14. How's that? Then you all can say you get paid for being a mod for Remain Calm. Oh, yeah, I'll pay you back on Tuesday. I know, Suzette, she doesn't look well. That does bother me, you guys. That Allie looks so bad. Because when they first started, I'm going to show y'all. Let's see if we can find, let's see if we can find a picture of her. She was so healthy looking, y'all. She really was. Oh, girl. Oh, where is it? I want to find a good one of her. Here's one. Oh, this one's good. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Put another log on fire. Look at this. Look at this. Look at her. Look how healthy she looks. She went downhill really fast. Them being attacked on the panel won't help them. However, they shouldn't have sent that message. I agree. Hey, Coco. They shouldn't have sent that message. Okay? They shouldn't have. And They made their claim to fame on the Summer Wells case, right? And let me say this. Almost everyone, not everybody, but most people who got involved with the Wells, the end result has not been real well for them people. I'm just saying. This was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Now, and this is what she looks like now. Hold on. Allie. She could have went and got her a job. She could have went and worked hard and got back into nursing again. Okay? The thing about nursing that a lot of people don't understand, when you're in nursing and you have a problem, most establishments, hey, Miss Justice, most establishments will help you if you become you start having an addictive personality. It is very easy in the nursing field to become addicted. Very, very easy. We want Cam and Allie better from this situation that was so utterly avoidable. They are so risky themselves, but I think White Boy is exploiting their desperation to be accepted. It's a circle jerk. Well, I'm sure the circle jerks will talk about this. So I think what kind of bothered me about White Boy was, you guys know me. I'm not the type of person that goes, okay, 55 people watching. I need 55 thumbs up right now. Come on, y'all. Give me some thumbs up. I never do that. I'm the worst person in the world to push my channel, right? Absolutely. Cam was her full-time patient. Cam was her full-time patient. AC, where did you go? I wanted your opinion. Pardon me, but Allie knew off the bat he was an addict. Yes, he did. Teresa, yes. You have to agree with you too. I agree with both sides of it. I do. Absolutely. Uh-oh, AC's back. Here comes AC. Everybody watch out. She's definitely going to give her opinion. Well, you go ahead and eat, Genevieve. Thanks for giving us your 2 cents worth. Anybody else wants to come up, please feel free to do so. All right, let's hear Cam and let's hear him again a little bit more.
Already showed it.
If we didn't call her, she called us every day. Dude, like this woman, something like it's like y'all are trying to make it out like she just every time we talked it was money. We talked all the time and she gave us advice. She was really helpful.
She said she supported you guys to the fullest.
She did, and I love her.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know,
but just wanting to get money from her. We called her because we don't have anybody. And
well, why did you? What is this joke about with the 17,000? What is this joke about? I mean, this is like.
I want to know about
it's
this.
It's a note off a request.
Allison,
this is. I mean, this is messed up.
Let me see what it is.
Can you please help us with this much? I have enough gas. Wait,
okay, wait a minute.
Note. Hold on, wrong one.
That was amount. I'm gonna pull it up.
Wow.
Here it is right here. Here it is. Just figured.
Okay, wait. Oh, wait. Why can't I see it? Why did it do that?
I would give it.
You literally said,
Well,
but
that
you said
sucks.
grifting this. Just figured I would.
Okay. We're going to make this bigger. And I'm going to read it. It says, just figured I would give it one more shot at trying to grift again. You know, since I'm so good at it, feel free to send $17,000 if you want. I won't complain, by the way. It was my birthday yesterday. How long it was a birthday song from you that it's like I did for you. But guess that wasn't going to happen. Well, let me handle this. I will handle that problem, okay? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Cammy Whammy. Happy birthday to you. Now, I want $50. I want $50 for that.
Okay.
Oh, going to hell.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, girl.
My ear things died, and I didn't. I was just talking away and screaming and everything.
I know. I was like, where'd AC go? Because I know she's got a lot to say.
I was talking at the storm, catching everything. Nobody could hear a little word I was saying.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that is after she gave them thousands of dollars. That note from Allison, it says, that's in very fucking bad taste. Very bad taste, I must say.
To a point, I don't know who the lady is or people are that sent them that money, but to a point, I don't feel bad for them neither. I mean, after a while, you got to open your eyes and realize, something ain't right here. So up to a point, I don't feel bad for them either.
Yeah, I've said that too. Hey, Butterfly, hey, was his. Absolutely, I get what you're saying, because that's a lot of fucking money.
I mean, I've helped.
That is a lot of money.
Before, but then after I seen, okay, my money ain't really going where it's supposed to, then you stop and you let it. You don't, You,
All right, let's see what else we got here.
Your kidney to somebody that they lost their kidney or whatever because they were alcoholic, and then they turn around and drink again and then ask you for your other kidney. No,
that's right.
After a while, you got to open your eyes. And
that's a really good example there, AC.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
I gave one of mine. You went back to drinking. Now you want my other kidney? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a good question, Suzette. Suzette says, was this something they joked about back and forth with Danny? Was this normal banter between them? Maybe Allie was messed up and doesn't remember sending this. That's a good possibility.
That text message there that you got on sort of sounds jokey to me.
It sounds like it sounds to me like maybe Danny said something to them about, doing it or whatever. And, they were just being sarcastic, sending that back to her. Was it in poor taste? Absolutely.
If I have anything at all to say as far as defending Caminelli, and God knows I don't, not really much. The only thing I have to say here that I don't agree with is these people decided to give Caminelli the money. Then they decided not to give them any more. So what purpose does it serve to tell everyone how much money you give them and why?
Yeah, because there's no way in hell they're going to be able to pay her that money back.
No, but
there's no way.
Unless you see that they're actively scamming some poor little old woman that might not know better or something, this serves no purpose.
I felt the same way. I felt it. Hey, honey badger. I felt the same way.
I'm giving it to them out of the kindness of my heart. I'm not expecting it back. Even if someone says I can pay you back, and I know full well they're not going to, and I give it to them anyway, then I have no right to come back and say a word about it at all.
Right.
Now, that's the only defense of commonality you're going to get from me, period. All the
Yeah.
rest, I have no empathy, sympathy. Piss on them.
What do you think, Honey Badger?
Well, I agree with her. The thing is, though, I want to see all the text messages, just not what Cam and Allie sent.
Good point. Me too. Me
I want to see
too.
them all. If you're going to put them out, put them out.
I agree because it does feel to a point like Cam and Allie's being attacked.
Yeah,
it does feel like
and,
that.
And that guy that nobody has ever even heard of come up and on the panel.
Oh
and
man.
them names, like, who are you?
Oh man. Yeah, I agree with that. Let me play a little bit more of that. And I mean, that guy, it was just, I was like, why is he even up there? Right.
And Cam didn't even know him. And here's the thing. I don't support what they're doing. I don't support their drug use and whatnot. But okay, what if they're in that motel room and we hear tomorrow that because they were attacked and they're under the influence, if they are, when no one can even prove that? They may be tired from moving. I moved not too long ago, and me and my husband laid down and went to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, Allie definitely was asleep.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying too, Pink Butterfly, too, because that was a question that I asked. Why
is hard.
Why of all places was it brought to White Boy's channel when Cam and him, were not as far as I know getting along, right?
Yeah, for the same reason they're accusing Cam and Allie of grifting. He was getting money too. I mean, come on.
Hey, I'm telling you, Zoots and Boots, I want friends who have $14,000 that if I say, oh, I need $14,000, they're like, here you go. It ain't even going to take, it's not even going to, make my pocketbook smaller. Girl, you just take that $14,000 and you have a good time with it. Look.
I'm not defending Cam and Allie whatsoever, but
nobody should be attacked like that. Nobody.
Me neither. But the thing about it is, Danny has to take responsibility for giving them the money. Handing them that money, I mean, she created monsters, in my opinion, not as far as their drug use, but once they knew that she loved them and was going to give them money, then yeah, all bets were off.
And how many more times are we going to see Christy Vincent?
You've got adults, you've got Cam and Allie, then you've got the people that sending them money. They're all adults, but none of them, not Cam and Allie, nor the people that sending it, are taking responsibility for their own.
Okay, Teresa.
They got to take responsibility for their own actions. All of them, whether you gave me the money or I took the money. Take responsibility for your actions on what you did with the money or didn't do with the money, and then take responsibility that you knowingly sent drug abusers money.
Well, the thing about it is, we're not talking about a couple $100. We're talking about enough money where she could go, if she's got every receipt, she could go take them to court for that money.
And how many more times are we going to see Christy Vincent in the middle of something?
Oh Lord, I've seen her in the middle of a few things.
I don't know who any of these people are, so I'm up here just spewing out my eyes, so I don't know.
You're fine. You're fine, AC.
I just think it's ridiculous. You got all these damn supposed adults on drugs and wanting to blame everybody but themselves and boo-hoo me and boo-hoo me. Well, fuck them all. They all a bunch of shit. They're
all of them
don't deserve a damn thing. It ain't DCS ain't gonna come and take your kids just because. And that goes for Cam and Allie. That goes for Dawn and Candace and anybody else who might be hearing me. Grow the fuck people.
I agree, Flies. I do think that Kim and Allie did take advantage of her once they knew that they were getting money off of her. I think that that maybe they didn't come right out and say, give us the money, but it was more of a they knew how she felt about them, and she was the only one they had. You heard him say that that they could talk to and all this other stuff, and I think that she just she fell for the oldest con in the book.
Okay, here's a question. Why bring it to a public platform and not do it in private?
I agree with that too.
She didn't.
We want your prayers while he's handing out the daggone money plate. It's the same damn thing. They're con artists, every damn one of them.
Is this a genuine benefactor Cam scored or a sugar mama? Oh, zoots and boots. All right, let me play some more.
Would give it one more shot at
Dude,
trying.
We were being a smart ass because we were saying we're not grifting. That's a smart ass thing. Come on.
Since I'm good and I feel free to send 17. But this is the shit I'm talking about. She said she don't have it. You're blowing the phone up, and then it's this message to her like, feel free to send $17,000. This was well after. Hey, I don't have it anymore. That is what a piece of shit does.
That what?
Island girl.
Listen, bro.
What is the password, baby?
If I was an island girl, I would have a lot of money, and I could stand around in a heated swimming pool and just sing island girl, and people would just give me all kinds of money. All right, that didn't make no sense. Well, Eve, you stay up all night, so I knew you was probably sleeping, taking a nap. I'm just playing, Eve. All right, so, wow, we got a lot of different opinions in the house tonight. Holy guacamole. All right, let's play some more.
This is sad, bro. Matt,
You might want to mute yourself. Bro, look, man, that the whole this is sad. I'm trying to do this as cool as fuck. Cam, man,
I don't even want him to put his girlfriend on the camera anymore. I mean, I feel awful, bro. This is sad, bro.
I mean,
and I don't mean to get like upset with him, but I mean, bro, like listen, I have supporters that have been there from me, but look, you see what they've supported me with. You see the studio that I have now and stuff. It's gone into my channel, and there's been people.
Wait. I agree, Honey Badger. Who the fuck is this guy? So this guy's going to come on and give the 012, I was an addict, and look what my subs have done for me. I got a brand new studio. I live in a 4-bedroom house. I'm living on my subs, what my subs have done for me. I've done good with what my subs have done for me. You're not Cam, mister. Sorry, I had to say it. I just did.
That have helped me too.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, but I'm not out there fucking up either. I'm trying to live a life of right action.
I'm glad
and turn my life
you.
around. So I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Like the obvious is obvious, man.
I'm proud
together until I'm putting up messages on that PayPal to you.
$5,500 for an attorney. But they gave that money to the attorney. And that's what Cam was saying, right?
You know what I mean?
I don't know where Honey Badger went. She fell off.
It's crazy. I don't know what he came up here for. I mean, he didn't like. I'm trying to figure that out. I don't want him to. He's asking for a password on a live. I don't want him to say that. I don't want him to. They're obviously high. I'm not trying to get him in trouble with the courts and shit like that. And he lied to me in the beginning. I know for a fact that Don Wells offered him a job. I know for a fact because I was talking to Don about going to Tennessee to help him with drywall.
Oh, well, wouldn't that have been interesting? He could have worked with Don Wells. Oh. Maybe he could have went to
That would
Knoxville
have
with
been one
Don too.
interesting house. All them dope heads cutting up drywall. That would have been a nice picture.
Oh my God, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Kim and Allie were making good money off their channel. I agree they were. Then they went downhill into the addiction. Look where it got them. A hotel without their kids looking like crap. Who else did we see in a hotel without their kids looking like crap? Their friends, Candace and Don Wells.
Mm-hmm.
He's a disabled veteran. Who's a disabled veteran? Who, Nada? Kim? It is sad, Island Girl.
It's pathetic.
It is pathetic, AC says.
Sorry, they got me fired up, and they're pathetic. They're all.
Oh, the other guy with white boy. Okay, well, he's a okay, well, we thank you for your service, whoever you may be. I appreciate you being a soldier. Imagine Don, Cam, and White Boy turning up to do your home renovations. Oh, Lord. All right, let's listen some more.
And
well, that offer for that $13 an hour phone job that they were supposed to be getting is from a gal in their chat. She's in there quite a bit. It's Sarah something or other, and she is
Sarah, smile. A 13-hour job for you can get a job like that. It's like in, what do they fucking call them? Phone service places, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, Pink Butterfly. He was in prison for 13 years. That's what I thought. I heard him say that. He was in prison for 13 years. If he was a soldier, then I appreciate his service. But the dude said he was in prison for a long time. And I don't know what for. I didn't watch it long enough to find out.
real good to them. And I kept saying, why aren't you guys trying to, you can phone, you can do that from anywhere, answer phone calls, as customer service. And then they were like, well, we don't have internet. So I didn't know how they were messing.
Now, I went quickly through where Cher from Voices Behind the Wall come up and had her say about it. I will back that up and let y'all hear it. But let me finish this right now. Now, innocent until proven guilty. We know what a Don and Candace fan that person is. Says, wow, I did not know Candace ran Cam off the property. She caught him snorting pills. Good grief. Innocent until proven guilty. You are such a Don and Candace Wells supporter. Did you not know that? Because guess what? We all knew it. We knew it the day after it happened. Because she told everybody. Jail for Rofinol? Are you talking about are you talking about White Boy? White Boy went to prison for that I think GHB or something, right?
Rohypnol. Ain't that the
date rape drug? Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I could say that out loud.
He allegedly sold it to a undercover cop.
Who, White Boy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, he's the authority to be up there talking about all this then.
He just got out of jail. He's been in jail. I think he was on probation or something. Oh yeah, we call it, it's GHB or GBH, GHB or something.
white boy is, but what fucking authority does he have to say anything about Cam and Allie being on drugs, Mr. Date Rape?
Oh my God.
He's
AC's on a roll.
Man, is he sitting up there like he's fucking Maury Povich? Who the hell is he to judge anybody and him selling date rape drugs? What he knows?
He's
what
white
people
boy. Damn it, AC. He's white boy. White boy lockdown radio.
Fucking Pillsbury Doughboy. Who the hell is he anything? He's selling date rape drugs. He knows what people's doing with that shit.
Oh my God. All right, let's
What
play
people
some more.
So, but he's sitting up there like some authority figure with a damn halo. I don't know who you are, white boy, but I think you're a piece of shit. All of you are.
Oh,
Anybody
AC's on a
advice
roll.
on how to score this or crack this or advice on how to pass a P test or advice on how to get away. Yeah, hook that motherfucker up because he looks like he could tell you all about it. And while you're at it, he's probably got some leftover soap on a rope for you when your ass goes to jail. These people, you got me fired up today.
I didn't do it. Oh my God. Okay, let me play some more. Let me play some more. Oh my God.
And I didn't know how they were going to PayPal and stuff without internet.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm trying to look for her. What was her name? Sarah, you said? No, Christy was the other person who scammed. Sarah is the person who offered the
I've heard different things
telemarketing
about
jobs.
Christy.
I read it in the beginning of the live.
I don't really know her.
See her. But yeah, man, he's been offered. So that's the second person who offered him a job. You know what I mean? Don would have paid him good.
White boy started his channel talking about being
they
in
look
prison.
They look high as shit, man. Let's be real.
Like, you see how long it took for him to wake her up? That would never fly. He should have been off the damn internet and looking for, making sure his wife was okay and possibly welfare check, calling, bringing her somewhere.
I didn't hear that, Ron. They said, I swear to God. Yeah, he was definitely high. I mean, the dude.
You don't let your wife sit there passed out like that, not waking up. That's somebody.
And I gotta say, whoever called in,
I'm gonna say this. And yes, I mean it. I can't say if Allie was fucked up or not, but my opinion is that Allie was fucked up. But we have to realize too, you guys, that even though they've done this to themselves, it seems like maybe she's at a point where she feels there's no hope for her. There's no hope for her. She sounds so depressed. And let me tell you why that bothers me, okay? Because Cam, to me, this is just my opinion, you guys. Cam, this whole time, if you ever watched their live streams, okay, Cam was always the person, Allie. He always had to get Allie to do almost every fucking thing for him. Okay? Then we hear that Allie, basically had to take care of his hand, on and on and on. I kind of wonder if there ever was a situation in their marriage or all the years that they've been together that Cam actually took care of Allie. Now Allie's in a place where Allie can't even take care of fucking Allie. You guys get what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you guys? Yes, codependent relationship. Example, Dawn and Candace. I believe that's a codependent relationship. seeing this bothers me. Seeing Allie like that bothers me. Even though I know everybody, some people are, it's their own fucking fault. They're dope heads. I've always been the type of person, you guys. I have so much empathy and sympathy to the extent where what happened tonight, Cam, not, I agree he should have made sure she was okay, but the way that he just threw her on that live stream could be very damaging for her psyche. You guys get what I'm saying? This could be this whole situation could be a very, very bad thing for Allie. And that bothers me. Right? Yes, Nada. Allie was the one that was doing everything. Allie, not Cam. Fucking Allie. But that's the sad thing to me. That's the sad thing to me, because let me tell you something. Obviously, Allie didn't know Cam was going live. Right? She was asleep. She's asleep. Whether she was fucked up and asleep, I don't know. I mean, she didn't look real good. Yeah, but I agree, Suzette. I think she got thrown into the lion's den too. Addiction is very hard. But the thing about it was, we're talking about people who had 15,000 subscribers on their YouTube channel. People would have gave them tons of support. Okay? So whatever they did, they fucked off having 15,000 people praying for them, giving them support. And now they're at a spot where the only help they're getting is from Allie's mother and this woman, and then $5,500 from Christine or whoever that was. I don't think Cam's head's been in the right place from the get-go. This is what I see, and I see it more than what people think, okay? And like I said, I'm just now coming up on a year of having my channel, and I don't do crazy shit to make people watch me. I don't do crazy shit. I don't ask people for money. I just don't do anything like that. And some channels, not all of them, some channels, when they start getting money in, right? And they start getting the super stickers and they start getting all this money, sometimes people don't. And I can see where I can see what this gentleman up here saying. He's saying, look, I took my channel, I've got my members, I have my subs, they've been very supportive. I have taken what these good people have become to me and made something with it. But it didn't go that way for Cam and Allie. It didn't. And to be honest with you, I think if Allie would have had that channel by herself, I think Allie'd still be on there, and I think she'd have 25,000 subs, to be honest with you. This is worrying me. I can see making them want to get high. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, exploited. I agree with you there too. Yeah, that this I'm not even, you guys, honestly, to be honest with you, I'm not even that worried about fucking Cam. I'm more worried about what I see from Allie. That is scary to me.
the welfare check. Listen, honestly, when you have somebody who is on the screen that looks apparently under the influence and their significant other is not waking up when you're literally shaking them on the bed, a welfare check is kind of needed.
I felt wanted to hop up. The link was open. I just didn't get to say.
Says I can no longer do this.
It's almost like there's
and
$1,000 though. They were in rehab, which clearly he just said, and it was.
All right, I want to see what this says. Thank you, Flies, for putting that down. Matt, once again, thank you. I am very ashamed and embarrassed that I allowed myself to be taken advantage of. I followed and supported cracking cases since the inception. I got a message in September from Allie asking for $500. She told me about Cam's mom taking her kids, how they were being evicted and unfairly targeted by CPS. Huh. Did they take that out of the Don Wells handbook? It was easy for me to believe, so I have witnessed. Wait a minute. It was easy for me to believe, so I have witnessed the Wells situation with their sons and CPS. Girl, it's not the same situation. I mean, yeah, it is the same situation, but I'm sorry, I don't agree that the CPS situation for either Cam and Allie or Don and Candace. CPS didn't come and steal their children. She asked me to call her, so I did. Her and Cam were both crying, saying they just need to get out of the county they live in and how they wanted to move to Knoxville. Oh, yeah. Hey, if you're a drug addict, move to Knoxville. What the fuck? If you're a drug addict, move to Knoxville. Maybe Don Wells can help you. Oh, I'm being a bitch. I'm going to hell. Okay, where was I? Okay. Da-na-na-na-na. But they had to pay a fee to even fill out an application. And that is true. Some places make you pay an application fee. She said they had job offers at customer support phone reps at $13 an hour each. Yes, customer service places do AC's gone. We lost AC. Okay, she'll be back, I'm sure. They could easily pay me back in short order once they got moved and settled. So they needed $1,500. Oh my gosh. To accomplish this move. It made sense to me. Rent groceries, get utilities turned on, rent a U-Haul. So based on this, I sent $1,500 with a message to get out of Dodge. Dana, you're a very sweet lady. I will say that. You're very sweet and you're very caring. And it's sad, but they took advantage of you, girlfriend. Okay? I heard nothing from them until a couple of weeks ago. A couple of weeks later. They had gone to court and were given until November 13th to vacate their home. They had used the money to pay off bills they owed. Well, if they were given till November 13th to vacate the home, where the fuck they been? Where the fuck they been? Because they ain't had a home for a while, right? Sorry, I'll have to look. No, AC, I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you, AC. But when you get it figured out, I'll drop you the link again. Okay, so, this is what happened, Lip Lock. I'm going to give you just a down low on it really quickly. Cam and Allie's good friend, Danny, sent Matt at White Boy Lockdown Radio a letter because Kim and Allie had gotten $14,000 from her or more, okay? And they sent her a sarcastic email or text or something saying, if we're e-beggars, you can send us 17,000 more, I'll go back and if you get to look, I'll tell you when to look, and I'm going to show you exactly what Allie looks like. They're in a motel room, White Boy Lockdown. Basically, Cam came up on his panel, and it's horrible, Lip Lock. It's fucking horrible. Okay. I heard nothing from them until a couple weeks later. They had gone to court, and had to be out of the house by November 13th. They had used the money to pay off bills and stuff. Anyway, long story short, it became hard for me to say no to their tears and Cam saying he was going to unalive himself. Cam, you motherfucker. You, Cam. Oh, man. Oh, Cam. Let me tell you, if that was true and you were going to do that, you definitely need to go get some help. Methadone is not going to help that. But you, fucking Cam, you used this girl. You used her kindness. You all cried to her knowing, I can tell you right now, you thought this was a freaking money pit. You thought that girl had tons of money. $14,000 is a lot of freaking money. They played on her emotions, threatened to unaliving for money. Oh, hell no. They're sitting in a motel room, Katie Ann. Oh, my gosh. You know what? Kim, I can see why you and Don Wells are good friends, you piece of shit. I was being nice, and now I just think you're a piece of shit. They were tenacious. I would send the money, and they would be something for 2 or 3 days. Then another call or request that I call them. Silent. They would be silent for 2 or 3 days. They always insisted on PayPal. At one point, they asked for $50 for gas. This woman was paying their gas money to go get fucking methadone. She was helping them. Retaining their access visitation is going to be next thing to go. Exactly, Zoots and Boots. Kim, your ass should have stayed off YouTube. Your ass needs to stay off TikTok. I mean, it's like Don Wells all over again. And Candace. My mom once told me loving an addict child is like grieving his death and fighting for his I agree, Teresa. I know, Trouble. I know. She broke my heart too. She really did. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. You get pissed off. You get mad, right? I know, Lip Lock. They were making money off YouTube. They had 15,000 subs. 15 freaking thousand subs. He did mess up for him and Allie both. He did. I don't know how many members and stuff they had, but they were making money. They were making money. And you know what? I don't give a fuck what Candace says. I don't care if she caught Cam snorting pills up there or not. That bitch didn't have no right to say shit about anybody, in my opinion. So you know what, Candace? Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares what you say. Unless you tell us where Summer is. Yeah, Cam was out of it too. Sometimes it's sad. It is sad, but sometimes when you're in a situation where you're around an addictive personality, sometimes it's best to walk away from them people. And even though it breaks your heart to do it, sometimes you have to. I will, Anastasia. I'll leave it up for a little while. Nobody can help them. They've got a lot of money from different people. Were they her pills? Is that why she was mad? What pills? Well, is methadone is liquid, right? Allie looked really bad. She really did. Freaking sad.
An outpatient methadone program with counseling. Okay. So as an addict who's done this, that's not a treatment program. You just go to the clinic and get a shot of methadone. And you got to wake up like 4:30 in the morning, but absolutely zero.
That's not treatment.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's liquid. I don't think they give you the pill form, right? What?
I don't care. I gotta answer a question. I need your.
Hang on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, it's liquid. Some people use different kinds of it depending on doctor and patient. Yeah, Zoots and Boots. Yeah, I get that. What? Oh yeah, that Christy girl, 7,000 from her. Well, the receipts they showed on that was definitely $5,500 to a lawyer. Right? Right runs with scissors. You got to drink it right there in front of them. You have to.
I don't know. Maybe some places have counseling with it and even send them pics. Who sent me something?
Now the thing about it is, and the only reason that I'm saying this, I know somebody who was talking about it. There are pain clinics now that have, I guess, a psychologist or something. They're called pain psychiatrists or something. That's at some pain clinics now that they recommend that you go talk to them about your pain or something. I don't fucking know. I just heard that. Right? Yes, and that's the difference, Pink Butterfly. There are people who get methadone for pain. For pain. Okay? They get it for pain, and it's not just for addiction. So you're absolutely right. If anyone ever wants to give away your money for nothing in return, I am here, just an FYI. I don't want your money, but if it's burning holes in your pocket, me too. I got I have a Venmo now. I feel really special. I have a Venmo. Venmo. Am I gonna give it to you? Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm glad I got one though. In case my daughter needs some money. If my kids need money, I got a Venmo now. I do know that Cam lied about me for a fact. Oh yeah, AC, I'll tell that story. Do you want me to tell the story, AC? So anywho, I don't know. Do you want me to tell the story, AC? I'll give you 2/3 of the rods accumulated, flies. Okay, so when there was a point in time when Chasing Truth and Cam and Allie and all of it, you can try to come back up. I want you to tell the story. It's your story. I would rather you tell the story, girlfriend. All right, we'll get AC back up here. Tell. Everybody wants you to tell. Oh, you guys know you get AC started. Lord help us. She don't hold back on the way that she feels. We'll get her back up. Okay, I'll play a little bit more while we're waiting on her.
Hold on. Communication between me and him. This lady's obviously never been to prison. She liked not moved another, said rent. They said they found they placed the rent. All lies, one after another. If Cam calling and crying didn't move me, he would put Allison on the phone to cry. I repeatedly told them no.
Wow.
I told them the kids, I cannot afford this.
Hang on, AC.
I'm getting deeper in debt. Cam would cry and say he felt like just ending it all. He was such a failure. Always pulling on my heartstrings. I did love them both like they were my kids. Cam even called me on my birthday and saying happy birthday.
That's a lot of money. If Danny gave him $17,000 and the other girl gave him $7,000 and they had all those members and subs giving them money, what the hell? All right, tell the story, AC.
Hold on. Okay. I think it was the first prayer vigil they had for summer at Warriors at the water pond.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody knew who I was. I was there with my husband. I wasn't by myself. And I ran into Chasing Truth. And I walked up to her and I told her who I was because I wanted to give her the chance whether she wanted to speak to me or not because, if people don't want to talk to me because of who my brother is, that's fine. I understand. So I wanted to tell her who I was, and it was nice to meet her. And we stood there and talked, and she was fine. And that was the only person I spoke to at that water hole, period. And the next thing I know, Cam was on his YouTube channel on a live and told everybody who was on his channel who could see him that he spoke to Frank Light's sister and XYZ. I said this, I said that, and I never said everything that was told that I said. I never spoke to him, not one time, but yet he felt like he could go up on his YouTube channel and tell everybody that he spoke to me when he absolutely 100% did not speak to me.
Well, I don't know why she didn't correct that. Why didn't Chasing correct that?
I don't know why she didn't, but she was the only person I spoke to there. And I know what I said to that lady and what I didn't say to that lady. But I sure as hell never spoke to Cam nor Allie, but he was all on his YouTube telling everybody he spoke to me. And I did call him out about it behind the scenes over the phone. And I, flat out told him what I thought of him. So if he's going to get up on YouTube and lie about a little old thing about, as far, just something as stupid as just whether he spoke to me or not, because I'm really a nobody, he'll lie about any damn thing. So I don't believe nothing he says, because he flat out lies
Girl,
about it. He
you wait a
never
minute.
Never.
Don't you say you're a nobody. You
Well,
are somebody.
but what
You
I'm
are
saying,
our friend.
if
I'm
he's
just
going to
messing with you.
lie about something as simple as speaking to somebody, I don't believe nothing comes. But he lied. That was a flat out, and he still got that lie, but saying that he spoke to me, and I never spoke to that man. Not that day, but I spoke to him after that on the phone. Somebody got him on a three-way, and I flat out told him how I felt.
I bet you did.
Still got that, but whoever watches him, I'm telling you, I never spoke to that man. Never once.
Look, you guys, I don't ever want to make AC mad at me. She would rip me a new asshole.
No,
She would. I know
I
she would.
because I got in contact with somebody that could get in contact with him, and I called him out on it. I said, "Why would you get up there and tell people you didn't speak to me?" I spoke to Chasing Truth, and it wasn't for maybe about 3 little minutes. I spoke to her, and I walked away, and that was it.
I think that a lot of things that Cam was saying, I think a lot of things that Cam was saying was just to get attention.
I never spoke to that man.
Seriously.
If he would have walked up to me and said, "Hey, will you speak to me?" I may have spoke to him that day. I might have.
That might have been, it might have been a different story if Chasing, because Chasing had a channel. She could have said, "Oh man, I talked to Frank Light's sister for a couple minutes today." But instead, she had to have told Cam that she talked to you for him to come up there and say that shit.
And that's fine. I don't have no problem if she would have told him, if she told him that, which she did, or if she'd have went on her channel and said I talked to her, because that's the truth. But when somebody gets up and tells a straight out bow-faced lie, I ain't gonna stand for it.
I get you.
You don't lie on me. I didn't do any, There goes.
Well, let me.
Replacing telling anybody she talked to me, because I did talk to her. I went up to her, told her who I was, because I wanted to meet her. I'd been watching her, but for somebody to get up and lie, just flat out lie, no, I ain't gonna.
Well, for some reason, Danny felt the need to care for them, and monetarily wise.
But what was the point of telling that lie? What was the point of it?
That gave him attention.
Well, he got attention,
And the thing about it was, AC,
out there that he talked to me, but I guarantee you, he sure wouldn't want to play the recording of the phone call we had the day after that.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't expecting for you to come for him.
Nope.
I agree that, girl. I think Cam and Allie do need to be separated. I think so. I don't.
Especially if it's a husband and wife or boyfriend, girlfriend, aren't going to get clean as long as they're still together.
Oh, absolutely not. Not them two.
Because if one gets clean, there's, a more high percentage. The other one's just going to go right back to it.
Okay, now here's something from Cam and Allie cracking cases. Hey man, so Molly has been on the warpath trying to fabricate things together for my children and my wife's job, because she won't take the time to listen to what it is we're doing by being friendly to the Wells. Okay, let me say this again. Here we go. I don't know who he's talking to. Hey man, so Molly has been on the warpath trying to fabricate things together for my children and for my wife's job, because she won't take the time to listen to what it is we're doing by being friendly to the Wells. I believe, believe me, it's not like I want to be these people's best friends. I think Don is straight piece of shit. How he speaks to women and puts his hands on them, and he's a straight crackhead and runs off 3 days at a time like nobody knows what he's doing. Oh, Kim, Kimmy, you just told what we already knew. Okay, so let me finish. Where was I? Oh, where was I? All right, so basically, Cam, being Dawn and Candace's best friends, decided that Dawn was a piece of shit. He didn't like how he speaks to women, puts his hands on them. He's a straight crackhead and runs off for 3 days at a time like nobody knows what he's doing. I have a past, and I'm not stupid. Yeah, I think you've got a past and a future, and it's not looking too good, Cam.
Well, I wish
Okay.
you all heard the way. I wish y'all could have heard the way he talked to me on that phone call the day after he had that live up. He wouldn't have come across as a person that talked good to women either, because
Did he go off on you?
Sure, he talked to me pretty off. It was pretty bad.
Oh my God.
Pretty bad. Yep.
I know you came back at him though.
I sure did. I sure did. Ain't nobody gonna lie on me.
Yeah, exploited. I get steroid shots in my back too. Okay. So, to be honest with you, Don Wells will be someone that would get the fucking immortal shit. Wait a minute, let me see the fucking immortal shit beat out of him on a daily basis if we were locked up together. But at this point in time, no matter how much we don't like about him, there's no evidence saying who did what, and that's what we're trying to find out. After Benny pulled his shit on Molly, and then at the bottom of the driveway, which I've showed you guys, they think, wait a minute, they took it out on me because I was down there too. Cam and Allie were down there when Benny came down there. So he's saying that they basically took it out on him too because he was down there. But trying to be professional, I just need some help, man, to get this something is back office if we were locked up together. But at this point in time, no matter how much we don't like about him, there's no evidence. Okay, I just read that. Benny pulled his shit, driveway. They took it out on me because I was down there trying to be professional. I just need some help, man, to get this bitch to back off. She literally is trying to go after my wife's nursing job and call CPS on my kids, and I need something. Wow. Who is Molly? Is he trying to say Molly did that?
Like he's trying to say Molly.
Yeah, that's what it fucking sounds like, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, him and Allie were down there at the end of the driveway, right?
Yeah.
But that, okay, that's showing the $5,500. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go.
Some of these
Okay.
kids don't know what to think about them.
Well, I would say that they're drug addicts who found somebody who really did love them, and through their addiction, they learned how to manipulate her. And for some reason, this woman felt that she needed to care for them.
Yeah. But
And we have to,
I do want to clarify. I don't care that Chasey went and told Kim and Ellie she talked to me. I mean, I put myself out there when I walked up to her and told her who I was, but I only spoke to her for a moment. The problem came when Cam lied about it was him speaking to me, and that I supposedly said this, and this when I didn't.
exactly.
Right.
No, I get it. I get that. Okay. I want to find him waking Allie up again. Cause Cher gets shitty about it.
He shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have done that.
Okay. He could have woke her up without her being on fucking YouTube. All off Summer's back. Shame on them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Cheddar Bobby, I agree with the way you're thinking that it's all off Summer's back, because that's how they started their channel. You know, with it being about Summer. All right, I want to play this.
So me and
part.
Danny had a great relationship. She reached out to us a long time ago, and she will say this herself if you get her up here to talk. I didn't ask her for a dime. She sent us money because we were having a hard time with this bullshit with my children, which we'll get into if you want to talk about it. I haven't got to speak about any of this because I've been trying to be smart about it because I have court, and you know all about.
Well, that's smart, Cam. Keep your fucking mouth shut.
You don't talk about your court case.
So listen. I'm not. Listen. By all means, be smart legally with your children, man. If there's something you don't have to talk about, then I strongly suggest you don't do it.
But bro, I'm gonna say a few things that ain't gonna hurt me because they're facts. But
all right.
Okay, so my children, these charges came from exposure hair follicle testing after they had been out of my care for almost a month. That's when they got tested. And
Cam, why are you spitting while you're talking?
So, Rob, did he accuse whomever had his kids for that month?
Yeah, that's basically. Yeah, I'll play it again. He said
kids for that month. He's accusing them of doing something.
Obviously, I'm gonna play it again, right? Yeah, me too, Jenny. I get you. Hey, Amy Baker. Now look, the kids are in a safe place, okay? So, for sure. All right, listen to what he says.
Legally with your children, man. If there's something you don't have to talk about, then I strongly suggest you don't do it.
But bro, I'm gonna say a few things that ain't gonna hurt me because they're facts. But
all right.
Okay, so my children, these charges came from exposure hair follicle testing after they had been out of my care for almost a month.
Exposure to a hair follicle test after they had been out of his care for almost a month.
So he's blaming whoever had them for a month.
But that can't be right because hair follicle tests, they go back a long way, don't they?
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And they do hair follicle tests because it goes back so far.
Right. All right. Let's see. Let's hear some more of his bullshit.
Talk about my child this because I got a court case. I'm not going to talk about it, but I'm going to get on YouTube high as hell, and here's a video of me high as hell that whoever has my children can use it in court.
Right. You're right, Flies. He has aged a lot. A lot.
That's when they got tested. And the levels came up for cocaine, which if you look up at exposures of cocaine, you can get that from touching a buggy, somebody sweating their hands, running their hands through.
Shut the fuck up, Cam. Holy fucking guacamole. Are you kidding? Oh my
Child's
God.
hair. There's no way to accurately say that. And they said that on my son 14 times the cutoff. So yeah, I'm fighting it, and I'm attacking the chain of custody.
14 times the cutoff. What's that
certificate
mean?
of analysis. And before I go any farther, I myself got into treatment and have been in treatment for going on 3 months now. And the judge told me he was very proud of me and my wife because we weren't forced to. We did it, just go the extra mile for my kids. And Danny offered to pay for those attorneys.
Okay, they wasn't forced to, but because he's a good guy, he decided that him and her would go for the kids.
Well, and just because you're in treatment doesn't mean you're clean.
Hey, Chai. Hey, Emily.
You can be in treatment and still be not clean.
Exactly. Well, I mean, if they're doing methadone and shit, I don't know. Allie must be doing a lot of fucking methadone because she's out of it.
We didn't ask her, but I damn sure appreciated it, and it was a blessing. Look, I'm a lot of things, but a child abuser and a fucking grifter is not one of them.
Oh, I think you're lying, Cam. I think you're fucking lying. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
I try to be a good person. I mean, why would I go out and try to help find missing children to then hurt my own? I never put them on a screen or anything. Allie wasn't on lives because she was watching the kids most of the time. I mean, this shit's. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Danny was very close to her, and look, talked to her like a mother figure, and she broke my heart, man. It was just out of nowhere. I didn't ask her. She offered to help us.
She has said that. She has said that she has offered to help. She.
Well, Chai, there are some judges who do say that they're proud of, addicts and things, just to kind of give them a little extra push to, to try to do right. But I don't know why the judge would say that to Cam and Allie at this point.
Yeah.
She offered to.
My wife has to keep Narcan in her medicine cabinet at home. I'm daddy of the fucking year.
Yeah. Oh my God. All right.
Sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry.
You're good, AC. You're good.
Sorry. She said she offered to help and this and that. She's went into detail with it, but she also said that at some point she had to stop, and
that's
told
fine. I understood that, but this out of her own mouth, she would say, y'all would need cigarette money, and I would send you $300. That's my fault. She did that. I didn't have.
Holy fucking guacamole! $300 for a pack of cigarettes? Danny, I don't know you, honey.
What the hell's in them cigarettes?
But you can call me. I'll tell you if I need a pack of cigarettes. I'm just playing, okay? I'm a bitch, okay? Hey, Wonder Woman. Oh my God. She's a very kind person. I'm gonna say that. Okay.
Ask her for that, and then I get blamed for it. Shirley, and I asked her how many times I asked her if I could send back the money because I didn't feel right about it, and she wouldn't take it. Get her to tell you the whole story because this shit.
You are right. Somebody said in chat earlier that they would definitely like to see all of it, both sides of the coin, and I have to agree with that.
Yeah,
I think it was who I can't remember who it was, but yes, I have to agree with that. I think it was Honey Badger. I don't know where she went, but
I mean, the things that are going on in my life right now. Don Wells and Candace.
Oh, Amy Lou.
With the shit that me and my wife got charged with, and it's pure bullshit because I believe we were.
Yeah, 14 times over the limit, exploited. Oh, Honey Badger said it. Yes, Flies. Thank you.
On his child
Out
in
about
his
the tr-
child's hair?
On the hair follicle test.
On his child 14 times over?
Exploited heard it the same way I did. Right?
Well,
Exploited?
that's not going to come off of just somebody's hands is sweating.
No, not at all.
That level, that level's not going to come off of somebody's hands sweating on a buggy. No.
Well, maybe it just when he worked on the basement or the dungeon at the Wellses, maybe there was just so much in the atmosphere that it just sprinkled down on him like freaking snow.
No.
You know?
That much a level in a child, that child has had to come in direct contact.
Well, Chai, actually, Cam has been denying everything from the beginning. He has said that he's had issues in the past. He talked about abuse and things like that that happened to him in the past and stuff like that. It was sad. It was very sad. For $300, that girl, she could buy me 3 cartons of cigarettes. Seriously.
He must have ordered them cigarettes from Knoxville.
Yeah. And then had to have gas money go get them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Oh, don't even talk about it, Exploited. I have to quit. I have to. I'm trying. I really am.
Truth with CPS. And the first thing they said to us was shut down your channel. We didn't have a proper investigation.
What? Didn't Don offer you work though a while back, Cam?
I hate that when somebody calls me when they know I'm live.
Didn't Don offer you work a while back ago to go?
Yeah,
work?
and I offered to take him up on it.
Yeah,
I actually have a job interview on Monday, and I'm not going to say what it is because people are like, "Oh,
yeah, there's no sense to do that. You don't want,
They
What-
people
what-
YouTube
what-
people made Allie lose her job 100%.
How, Cam?
I believe that. My work has been
John Davis, true crime. Mr. John Davis, true crime. Would you come over here and tell me why Allie really lost her job? I know you know. You said you knew in my chat one day, but you didn't say why. I know you hear me, John Davis. Get over here and tell me right now. Oh.
contacted multiple times. There's no way anyone's going to find out where I work this time. But you have to live like that.
That's right.
But as far back as far as Danny goes, she said that she did help y'all, and when she wanted to pull out, and when she told you it was enough, she couldn't do it. She said that, and she said the request kept coming, and she's even showed
that's not
there's
true.
There's quite a few screens.
Well, enlighten me, Suzette, on why. Your hip broke for no reason? Oh, man. Hey, Bren, what's up? Was it from a drop? From a drop? A failed test. Yeah, that's what I heard too, Flies. He sounds just like Don Wells. Exactly, I agree, Dakota.
RC, honey, I'm going to drop down. I've got to make another pot of coffee and finish wrapping presents, or I'm never going to.
All right, sweetheart.
I will be listening.
All right, darling. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, our little spunky AC has dropped down. All right, let's listen to some more Cam's bullshit.
There's Allie saying it seems like it's a joke or something with the 17,000. And there's up until December 13th, which is like 3 days ago, you guys hitting it up for money.
Where
Did
you
we
at?
lose them?
And everybody, I am presenting Miss Danny. Here we go. Okay, you're ready to go.
All right, Danny's on the phone.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, all right, go ahead. Can you hear? Say something, Miss Danny. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine.
You guys hear her? Oh, speaker's here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can hear. Saying what she said is the receipts I put on the screen were not all to Allie. They could have been to you too, because you guys share a PayPal account. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's the
we
same
have
as
one
Noel.
PayPal. It's the Cracking Cases PayPal.
Well, this one had her name on it, but I believe she's trying to say it went to both of you. But
Allison.
This is when he starts messing with Allie.
Hey, baby, Allison. Hey, she's asleep.
I'm
man.
allegedly wrapping
All
presents.
of our stuff. People don't even know what we're going through, and like we've lost our home and everything. I'm in a motel.
Wow.
And
Florida.
chat said that.
It sucks, man. And you know what? No, but I know that there's a blessing on the other side, and I appreciate Danny more than she could ever know. And I love her, and like we got really close. So when I got that message out of nowhere, it kind of broke my heart, because you said yourself, Danny, many times you said you didn't ask me for whose fault is it when you want cigarettes and I send you 300. I never, and you offered to pay for our lawyers, and I was so, I was like, God is for real helping, and I knew He was blessing us through you.
But why would you say you need a team of lawyers after that you guys each
Bro,
have?
I asked for prayer. That was before she even paid for that. When I did that, I was asking for prayer for
Now, he was asking for prayer, right? He was asking for prayers. It's all right, Suzette. I don't need to go look through all John's stuff. I remembered hearing it. He was just in my chat one day, and I was talking about it, and he was like, "That's not why."
lawyers at that point. She hadn't paid for them.
Didn't you make a short though saying you guys need a team of lawyers?
Okay. All right. Are you guys ready? Here's my Venmo. This is my Venmo. I need a pack of cigarettes. Oh, I know God sent you to me. I knew God sent you to me with all that money. Shut up, Cam. You done made me mad. Because you are full of shit. Just a FYI, ask for more. If it doesn't come with a $sign, it means words to your higher power.
Lawyers?
We asked for prayer that something would happen. Yeah, that was way before that she even went through an.
He asked for prayers that something would happen. So when Danny, out of the kindness of her heart, started helping him, it was a sign from God. He was like, God sent you to me, girl. So we're going to keep you around us. Whatever, Cam.
To help us with lawyers.
You said you were getting together a team of lawyers.
Yeah, that's my law.
That's
we are.
what you said.
Yeah,
and
you hired them. They remember?
You
My
called
lawyer.
me and you.
You remember
And
that?
you called me, and you were afraid you were going to go to prison. And what happens to child abusers in prison?
They get
That's
killed,
why
and that's what I said.
lawyer.
I'm not a child abuser, and you know that. And that's what hurt me.
But that's what you're charged with, young man. Ask for prayers, autocorrect. You gonna make me toss this key? Flies. Lord help us. God, let me ask you something. Is there any way that you, God, can make these fucking idiots on social media quit using your name? Quit using you as an excuse when they scam people. Can you just make them stop? I'm just asking. Yeah, they should have stayed off YouTube. He's giving you motion sickness.
Because you believed in me, and you
believed in me. God sent you to me, and you believed in me. Yeah, dumbass. She believed that your ass was going to unalive yourself, and your wife was crying to her about it. Yes, To Catch a Mouse at Andrea Presley. It is sad. I don't know, Wonder Woman. I don't know.
Some days, like, I didn't even want it to even try anymore, and you would call and help me. I called you and just talked to you for advice on many occasions.
But wait a minute. She helped you, man.
I'm not saying she didn't. Well, how is anybody getting that?
How is this her fault though? Because
I never said anything.
I don't even have. There was like almost $17,000 she gave you,
bro. I did not ask her for any. We were hurting, and the only time I asked her was to move because I was evicted and we were going to lose all of our shit. I said, because she offered.
You're in a motel room. I would say, even if you got shit in storage, you've lost everything, Cam. You've lost everything. And I don't understand how your ass is in a motel room when that girl gave you $17,000 or 14. Yeah, something like that. I mean, dude, I have a heart. I do. Addiction is not an easy thing. But Allie knew you had a problem. And, this is the thing. I'm going to say this, okay? I don't agree with people losing their job by testing positive for marijuana. I don't agree with that, okay? If she lost her job because she tested positive for marijuana, I don't care if she's a nurse or not, okay? I mean, geez, there's nurses who fucking take narcotics and shit and work, okay? It's an everyday thing. But if they were doing crack cocaine or meth or something like that, not a good. Andrew's name was brought up. Had anyone else seen the monitors or TVs he was hanging off his ceiling with wires everywhere? Yeah, that was fucking weird, Exploited. That was weird. I seen something up there. I was like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, that's weird. Money does go fast for an addict. 8,500 in lawyers free, directly lawyers, everything else PayPal money request, Penske Trust, etc. The other woman gave him $7,000, so add that to $24,000. That's about how much Benny Keys made in a year covering the Summer Wells case, right? About 24,000. So look at this. That's not even including what he was making off YouTube. And if Benny Keys was making that much, I can guarantee you Scam and Sally, they was making some money off YouTube too. Well, Pink Butterfly, you can come up on my channel anytime you want. Or start one of your own. They're saying the times have been hard. I know. Times are hard for fucking everybody right now.
To buy us a trailer. Offered. I didn't ask that. She said, if you can find one, well, I'll pay for it. I said, no, let's save you some money if you just help me get a Penske truck to move my shit before they take it. That's what happened. Is that not right, Danny?
No, that's not right.
You
didn't Whoa.
You found the trailer you could get for $3,000.
Yes.
And that either Allie's grandma or Allie's mom was going to pay half, and I said,
That's
yeah,
right.
I'll pay you half then, the
And they sold it. And those
Well, Don B's a piece of shit, Pink Butterfly. That's how he made his money. He's a freaking piece of shit. Oh, yeah. I wonder how many gift cards Cam and Allie got from Don and Candace.
right?
What,
Those
right?
people do
No,
what?
you just told a completely different story than she did.
Dude, I'm just saying she offered to help buy it. Like, I don't, there's been so many houses and details that fell through and all the shit that's going on in my life. Sorry if I.
Runs with scissors. You be careful running with those scissors and shaking your head at the same time. Okay? You be careful.
Fucking didn't get it word for word. You know what? I don't know what am I supposed to prove? Thank you for helping me. Thank you for offering to help me. And I messaged you to try to help send you back some money. If I have to send you $5 or $10, it might be funny to some people, but that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, but dude, that was that joke, the receipt where the note joke where it's like, well, why don't you send me another 17,000? That was like
I didn't send it. That was Allison.
That wasn't like a funny joke. That was throwing it in her face, bro. Come on, let's keep it real.
Listen, I am keeping it real. We got mad because Allison saw how hurt I started crying, bro. I've been destroyed by people. Every time I get close to somebody, it's like I get burned, and I wasn't trying. Like I was really, really, I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain. Danny knows how close we were. I don't have.
You burned yourself.
What?
You burned yourself, Kim. I didn't burn you.
How did I burn myself?
You and I don't. And I've been telling.
Well, Cam, you burnt your hand getting up in this, what was it, a beehive. And usually, don't you smoke them out? Cam, he lit a whole fucking fire. He must have thought he was Thor or something, He was like, I will just take fire in my hand and get those bees out of here. That's what he said. How many members does he have just on $2.99 plan? He still gets a YouTube check every month as long as he has members and revenue. That's right, flies. Sounds like Don Wells blaming others.
Want everybody keep you in their prayers.
Thank you.
I didn't burn you. You burnt me.
I didn't say you burned me.
Well, listen, everybody's been saying to continue to pray for you. You're up here. You're not denying she didn't give you 17 grand.
Dude, I don't know how much it was. I can go back and count it up on PayPal, but I didn't think it was that much.
It's 17 grand.
How
and she said,
bro, let's be realistic. If I had 17 grand, I should have it.
You guys, honestly, this right here, this shit right here is what makes me not want to have anything to do with freaking money on my channel. Seriously. This shit right here. I mean, I'm not a drug addict. I don't drink alcohol or nothing, but this shit, nope.
The fucking house.
Do you want me to show it to you?
I can show it to you. I have every receipt.
Well, I have the receipts right here. You want me to show you the money?
Here, let me pull mine up. I'll show you too. Let's see if they match up.
It was what, Danny? Sorry, what was it?
Cam is the one that said send you another 17 grand.
That was Allison that said, let me wake her up.
Here we go. Let's wake Allie up.
14 grand or something. Excuse me. It's her truth and her only truth. but it was 14 grand. I counted
Okay,
it up and she got all the
14,000.
receipts to go with it. There's
Hey, baby.
5,500
Hey, listen.
for your lawyer,
Listen
2,000 for Allie's lawyer. That's 7,500 right
listen.
there.
Danny's
500
on
getting,
white for listen.
that's 8,000. I can put it on the screen if you want.
Allison, listen. Did you not type out that 17,000 for Danny last night? Was that you, Allison? Oh my God! Wake up, baby. Do you hear me? Here. I need you to wake up. Listen. Did you type that message? Because I don't know what. Hey, sit up here. Did she been?
What the fuck, Cam?
Yeah.
Why would you, Cam? You're fucking stupid. You are like the fucking Wells. Why would you do this to fucking Allie? Why would you even... What the fuck, Cam? Really? Yeah, it doesn't matter who it was. Yeah, she's in a deep sleep. I don't, she's doing, from my understanding, she's doing the methadone treatments too. Right?
The trailer for 2 days, and she finally got to go to sleep in this motel, and she's out. Hey.
You told me you were going to have to be out by November 13th.
Yeah, you know where we went? You know where we had all my shit? So when I got that Penske truck, I didn't have a storage unit because they were expensive. So we ended up finding one, and we got a deal on it for 3 months. So now all my stuff is in storage. Thank God.
I thought they were living in an RV at one time. That's right, Teresa. Special service announcement. Pay attention, people. This, well, that, there, is what drugs and addiction does. Don't do drugs. Say no to drugs. Oh yeah, I hope not, Amalou. No, they are doing H methadone. Don't put you out like that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, Wonder Woman. I don't know.
And thank you for helping us, Danny, because that's what I used it for.
I didn't do that to you. I didn't get you behind in rent. You got it.
I didn't say you got me behind. Why are you saying that? I said,
how did they get behind in rent when they were making all that money? I'm sure that there were many people who called to get a welfare check done on her. Especially after Cher goes off.
Thank you. I never said you got me behind on anything.
How is she sleeping through that? You're physically shaking her. She won't wake up?
Dude, did you not hear her talking? She's just sleeping. Listen, God almighty. Hey, wake up, Allison, because now you're gonna be said that you're on drugs and you won't wake up and you're overdose because they'll make up.
Then why are you on panel anyway, Cam?
Listen, talk to him. Say how you're fine. Hey, tell him you're fine. Hello. Because they're on a live. Danny is on a live with White Boy saying that we grifted off of her $17,000.
What in the world?
Yeah, do you hear? Now, did you send a message last night and ask for $17,000?
No.
What did you say?
I don't ask for anyone.
When you were being a smart ass, what did you say last night? And she thought it was me.
I
never said anything asking for money.
Hold on, let me pull up your messages to Danny.
You want me to put it on the screen?
Pull up your text messages on your phone, Allison.
Here, I'll do it. I got you guys right here. Look, here. I got you guys.
No, we're going to see if it matches up.
Oh, come on now.
But
because I didn't even know that she sent this shit.
So this is what I was talking about. It says amount requested $1,000.
They said that it came from a different PayPal, not the cracking cases one. So it's somebody that's not you. Somebody made one of you. That's bullshit.
Allison Hillman.
Can you please
So
help
this
us
is
with
Allison
this
Hillman on it,
much,
though.
please? That way I have enough
Pull it up
gas
there.
to
Let me
get to
see
the
it.
clinic
Let me
all
see it.
week and food.
Here,
We just found out
So
that.
let me show you a different one, because if that's
Oh no, I want to see
there's
that one.
transaction IDs and everything.
Dang
There's
it,
the
I
board.
was reading
And I
that,
didn't
white
even know
boy.
So,
sent this shit.
Okay, wait a minute.
so
Okay,
this
wait.
is what I was talking about.
Okay.
It says amount requested.
Okay, that one says, can you please help us with this much? Please, that way I have enough gas to get to the clinic all week and food. We just found out that Dwayne did go to court and we were evicted today. We're waiting for the cops to show up at the house any day and tell us that we got to go and that we can't take our stuff. Okay. Moving on.
$1,000.
They said that it came from a different PayPal, not the cracking cases one. So it's somebody that's not you. Somebody made one of you. That's bullshit.
Allison Hillman. So
Well,
this
that
is
does
Allison
say
Hillman on it, though.
amount
Bro,
requested.
pull it up there. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Here, let me.
Yeah,
So let me show
it
you a
does
different
just
one,
say
because
amount
if that's
requested.
there's transaction IDs and everything. There's the $40, but it has to be the same account, because you've already admitted that she paid for your lawyer, and it's the same Penske.
Yeah,
thing.
dude, she paid to the lawyer through the lawyer.
Wow. That's a lot of fucking money.
That she did the lawyer.
That is a lot of money.
Yeah.
For sure.
All we want, like, we
Go ahead,
felt so
go ahead,
good.
Miss Annie.
No, Allison's trying to say something.
She wanted to send me money. They asked me for another 150.
Yes, ma'am. So
When was this?
She did show this.
Allison, when did we
she's
ask
got
for
receipt
another
for it too.
150?
She tells you that she doesn't have it, and
Seems like a bag to me, not a joke. He's hateful to Allie. Yeah, this is bad on Cam's part. I agree, Teresa. He should have definitely muted talking to her. Cher threw a fit and made him show her on camera. I'm trying to get to that. Hopefully I can find it. I'm not gonna be on here much longer. I wasn't even planning on being on, but I needed to come on and talk to y'all about this.
and then
When was that?
I don't have the exact date, but the screenshot, I've already put it on the screen.
Can I see it?
Yeah, you got to give me a second. Go ahead, Free.
I would like to know.
Hey, listen, man. I don't really know you, brother, but I got to be honest, man. You're moving around 100 miles an hour, bro.
Bro, because I'm fucking pissed off.
Hold on. Let me speak real quick.
Now,
But
Cher
bro,
comes
you
up
just
here.
took a lady for fucking 14. Their
ask
phone up
for that.
300 and something times after they tell you no more.
Yes, that
Oh
is
my
true.
God,
You
dude.
can't deny
She paid
that.
for a lawyer that we didn't ask her to pay for.
Cam, we need.
Here we go. Here's
Say whatever
Cher.
the fuck you want.
Listen, dude, shut the
Here
fuck
goes Cher.
Hey, Cam.
God.
Cam, too. Matt, we don't always get along. That's fine and dandy. But I honestly think that there should be. Cam, we need a welfare check on your wife. We know that you took
Allison,
off and let your brother
look at
die in a
She's
bathroom
sitting-
stall. You did not call 911. You let your
Wow.
brother die.
Wow. Wow. Fucking wow. Wow. Well, Cher made it her business, Pink Butterfly. Let me play it, go back and listen to what she's saying.
Say whatever the fuck you want.
Listen, dude, let me talk.
Hey, Cam.
God.
Cam,
Nothing
too.
else.
Matt, we don't always get along. That's fine and dandy. But I honestly think that there should be. Cam, we need a welfare check on your wife. We know that you took
Allison,
off and let your brother
look at
die in a
She's
bathroom
sitting-
stall. You did not call 911. You let your brother die. Okay. Okay.
brother-
Good. Proof of life. That's all I really wanted.
What are you talking
You
about?
need help.
What
What-
did you say?
You know
No.
very well I'm very close to some people who love you very much. I, in
Who
fact,
is
know
this?
your kids are in a much better place. Praise
Who
God
is
for that.
this?
But
You
you
are so
took off. Hey, I just wanted to see your wife was still alive because you did leave your brother to die. Okay? Yeah, in a
There's my
bathroom
wife.
stall, right? All right, that's all I wanted.
That bothers me. That bothers me.
Listen, you dumb motherfucker.
Which brother of his allegedly?
Which brother of mine died? My brother's in jail for a year,
And the other one's in the army.
and my other brother's in the military.
He doesn't even come around here except for when he's.
That's
allowed
fucking
to go.
hilarious.
Yeah.
You can't go to. I told you they would make.
So,
it
what
This
is
is-
it that
Wow.
what is it that you wanted to push back on Miss Danny about?
I don't want to push back on her. I wanted to talk to her and tell her.
We had a friend that we could talk to. That's all we wanted. We thought she
What?
was our friend, and we never wanted anything from her.
Well,
We did not. We've lost everything and
yeah, but it's I can't allow you guys to call her any type of villain or anything bad. That's not fair at all.
You lost everything, but you sure colored your hair pink. You ain't got no money, but you got your hair colored. Cam said on a live that he had a brother who passed away. It might have been a stepbrother. Maybe it is a stepbrother. Or maybe someone who they just called the brother. Thank you, Flies, for putting the disclaimer up for me, ma'am. Allie should have said I'm here with their middle finger up. She's very, you guys, she's struggling right now. I know that I laugh about shit, okay? And I do. You know, I'm a big roaster, jokester, or whatever, but honestly, that worries me. That worries me. She is struggling right now hard. And you know what? You know what it reminds me of? Do you guys remember the video of Candace, right? When, and I believe Squall Tit is the one who put it out online, where Candace is crying because I believe it was her friend Jenna, right? Her friend Jenna, that she thought was her real good friend, talked about things that Candace had talked privately with her about, right? Now look at Allie. Look at Allie. What is she saying? She has nobody except for her mother and this Dana girl. Now, what has Dana done, right? I'm not saying Dana's done anything nefarious at all. Don't get me wrong. It's just to make you guys understand the dynamic here and the similarities. So now Danny has came to White Boy Lockdown Radio, a place where allegedly Cam and Matt have been not in a good place, right? Y'all catching up with me here? You know what I'm saying? So Allie is emotional, and I can't say that Allie's doing something. I can't do that, you guys. I don't get around people who are messed up like that. I haven't been around somebody messed up like that in a long, long time. So I really could not sit here and talk about what she's doing or what she ain't doing. It just looks to me like, obviously, yes, she was woken up from a dead sleep, and she's very, It's not good. It's not good for Allie. That's true, was his. I get what you're saying there. Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. There's no way there's no way Cam could have been taking care of them kids. She said she passed all her drug tests except maybe the first one. It is sad. It is sad. Very sad. It is heartbreaking. It really is.
What? We haven't said nothing bad. I wanted to tell her how much I appreciated her. That text message came out of nowhere, so I called her, and because we were close, bro. She told me she loved me every time we got off the phone. And look, she was like a mother figure to me. She gave me the best advice. This is bullshit. I felt like I.
She did. She supported you
And
to
I
the
do love
fullest.
her, and all I wanted to do was not leave on bad terms.
Well,
I didn't want her to hurt her. We did. She helped us so much, and you know what? That money, if it added up to that much, that was over months. She bought me a computer. That when my computer crashed, I don't know if that's what you're adding that in.
Wow.
Well, listen. Let me say this.
Tell them about that, Cam.
You still
What?
got that computer, brother?
Yes, I still have the computer.
Here's what's happening, man. I've had supporters say, you know, they maybe I'm behind on something and they know how much it is, and they'll send me. Let's say I'm behind on my phone bill. I don't know, an example, $30, and they send me 100 and say, hey, don't.
Right, and that happens.
Take the well out for a drink with that.
That is exactly what happens sometimes. You know, when you know, you may say, hey, you know, I need help, $20, you know, I just need $20, and people out of the kindness of their heart do send a little bit of extra, right? Because this is the thing. If someone is asking you for money and they're asking you for a specific amount to pay something like a $20, $30 phone bill, what are they telling you when they're asking you for the money to pay something like that? What basically are they saying to you? Class? Class? Are you paying attention? If someone asks you for $20, $30 to pay the phone bill, what are they telling you by asking you to help them with money? If somebody who doesn't have money asks somebody who has money to help them with money because they ain't got money, what are they asking you to do? Oh, you guys. Hey, Be the Bean. If somebody asks you to borrow money and they ask you for a specific amount, it's because they don't have money. So a lot of people give them a little extra, right? Because by asking for money to start with, they ain't got no freaking money. Okay, class. Did you figure that out? You guys, some of your answers are so crack me up. They're hurting for everything food too. They can go get food stamps. He just said their Medicaid went through. I can guarantee you they're getting food stamps. Well, I don't think Cam's mom and him get along very well. Thank you, Chai. Chai gets what I'm saying. I had a Facebook friend ask me for $200. She would pay me back the next day. What? Pay you back the next day? Okay. Give me all your extra money, burning them holes in your pockets. I smell the fabric burning over there. Oh, talking about fabric. Flies. I ordered 7 different fabrics for my granddaughter for Christmas from Joann's. And it damn well better be here for Christmas or I'll be mad. Someone is paying for the hotel room. I don't know, Be the Bean, because if they're getting Medicaid, right? If they're getting Medicaid, if their Medicaid came through, then they're going to be getting food stamps. And if they went down to like the Section 8 housing place, they might be getting that hotel room for next to nothing. I mean, really. Well, Dakota, a heck of a sale, my ass. Well, yeah, some of it was on sale. Girl, I'm telling you, I spent too much. Let's put it like that. Well, you guys heard my granddaughter say, we got a problem with Nana because when she goes shopping, she spends too much money. The thing about it is, here's another example of Dawn and Candace and Cam and Allie saga. When Dawn was in jail and Candace was trying to do a little bit better, she was actually seeing the boys. She went and seen the boys once. She was talking to them on the phone. She was trying to get a little bit better. Now, she was doing it on her own. Of course, she, didn't last in rehab or anything like that. But what turned around and happened? Right? She went right back to Don when he got out of jail. When she went back to Don when he got out of jail, how long, if y'all can remember, how long did it take Don to come on YouTube and say, oh, well, Candace can't talk to the boys anymore because they said that she was drunk. They felt she was drunk when she called. How long? It wasn't long, you guys. It wasn't long. Seriously. I mean, it's like Don and Candace, Cam and Allie. Who else? How many other people that have associated themselves around the fucking wells, not good shit has happened to? Look at Molly Golightly. She's on Kick or Boost or what the fuck ever. She lost her channel. Was it because of Don and Candace Wells? No, it was because of her, but that's bad luck. Bad luck followed her ass off that hill. Bad luck followed her ass off that hill. You better believe it. That is true, Flies. It is true.
Extra. She's knowing there is hardship and struggle. She's supporting you to the fullest. She's doing.
Well, that's Section 8 for houses and stuff. They have this weird ass program with motels where a lot of homeless individuals, they pay for their hotel room, like for 29 days or something.
Doing what she can for you, but at some point, she's like, "Hey, it's getting to be a lot."
I tried to send her back the money.
You're calling her. You're crying to her. You're saying you're going to unalive yourself. This and that.
No, dude, that was after the fact.
But you guys are crying right now on the live,
bro. You know why we're crying?
How could she be lying about her emails?
God damn, you can't even talk on here.
Go ahead, Cam.
You're the one that's been only talking, bro.
Dude, shut the fuck up. I don't even want to hear
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you, bitch ass motherfucker.
You ain't gonna do shit.
Man,
go snort another one, man.
I would tear you apart.
Cam will tear you apart. You better watch out, white boy. Cam's gonna come get you through that monitor. He's gonna want to punch you right in the mouth. Well, is. These people, Don, Candace, Allie, and Cam, they cannot comply with CPS because CPS stole their kids. CPS, they did everything wrong. CPS did. Not them. Not these people. They're victims. We got the victim.
I don't give a fuck
Anyway,
what you're gonna do.
listen,
I've heard
shut
it
the
from the
fuck
best
up,
of them,
girl.
bro.
Hey,
I've
baby,
heard them from the
shut up.
best of them, bro.
Shut
Take
up,
care
girl.
of your woman. Take care of
I
your
got my
kids.
woman. Hey,
Oh,
look
he's
here.
That's what you need to
perfectly
do.
good
That's
care
what you
of
need
her.
to
Look,
do.
man,
You both
this
look high
woman
as
I've been
fuck.
with
You
for
need to
look,
get
I've been
help.
with this woman for 13
You need to
years.
get help.
What you got, bitch? A man.
I'm living in a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house, bro. That's what I'm
awesome,
doing.
bro.
Whoa.
That's
glad-
awesome. You're in a
glad you're-
hotel room. People are
You know
telling you to
what?
get help, bro. You're in denial.
You're telling me to get help.
You're in
because
denial, bro.
I'm in treatment 7 days a week. How am I in denial?
You're in a hotel. You're not in treatment.
Dude, I am in treatment. I go to treatment.
Bro, you're not in
7
treatment.
Now that I have to stop right there and say that just because they're in a hotel room doesn't mean they're not in treatment. Okay? If they've got the program where they're going every day to get their methadone and having to talk to a counselor, I'm not going to say that they're not talking to a counselor. A lot of times, you know, they don't make you go to rehab and shit for that anymore. Wow, that would have to be a wild criminal trial for Instagram employees themselves to show up and talk about that. Why couldn't they just have showed what she said on Instagram? Why would the employees have to show up?
And you're in a hotel, bro.
You talking about the methadone
Treatment is
treatment?
live-in treatment, bro. You need a live-in facility. You and your
Dude,
chick
shut
need
the fuck up,
treatment,
man.
bro. You
I've
need
been good.
treatment.
Hey, can I speak, you fucking idiot? I've passed
You
every
keep talking
drug
to me
test.
like that, motherfucker.
Hey,
you
Matt,
ain't gonna say shit.
Matt, can I speak? This dude.
Let him talk. Let him talk, Joe. Let him talk. Let him talk.
This is crazy.
No, they're not even giving Cam time to answer. I mean, he's just, this guy is just, I don't get this guy. He doesn't even know Cam. I don't know. That it's kind of hitting me wrong the way that he's coming at them. You know. Well, they probably do, but nada.
All right. Listen, how many drug screens have you passed since we started going?
We do one every single week.
How many you passed?
All of them.
How many have I passed?
Except for maybe the very first one.
Yeah, because we want this for our children. We're living in a.
Except for maybe the very first one. That you shouldn't have put that maybe in there, honey. Okay, you should have left that maybe out of there.
A motel, motherfucker, because got evicted because I had to pay for repairs on refrigerators. I beat him in court. Listen to this, and if you don't believe me, look it up on the court case website. It said dismissed in November.
Bro, how did you get evicted when somebody gave you 14 grand?
Dude, and let me tell you.
How did you get evicted when somebody gave you 14 grand?
My landlord did not want to talk, Allison. Go ahead.
Our landlord did not want any money from us. He is evicting so many people. He literally, while we were there yesterday or the day before, we were taking things out of our house, and the cops showed up at our neighbors to tell them that they were getting evicted. He's getting rid of everybody. He will not take any freaking money. We have tried and tried and tried for a year.
I've lived there 7 years.
He wouldn't respond to any text messages or phone calls or anything. We tried to talk to him
The
outside.
judge dismissed it in November 13th. They had court without us knowing.
Yeah.
And they did an
After they
immediate
told us
eviction.
that it was just
Wait. I just showed where he said they went to court, it was dismissed, and they had till November 13th to move out. Now he's saying that they went to court behind their back. Oh my God. Dude. Oh, I should have talked about you another time, Cam. Lord help me.
dismissed because the landlord did not do what he
Okay,
was
and now let's
supposed to
talk
do.
about this next thing. So CPS tried to say that I failed a urine screen
Yeah.
for fentanyl, and then he poured it in a different cup, and he said I failed for methamphetamines and amphetamines. Well, I asked for it.
Now, I don't believe that. I don't believe. Well, wait a minute. If there were different cups that tested for the different drugs, then I could see them having them go in a cup and using that main urine to test different tests. But I don't know how they do it. Right? Lord, Cam, Lord.
To get sent off to the lab. He came back negative on everything.
As
And
we knew it
Why are
was.
people? So why
had
are people
proof of
talking
that.
about your hand, Cam? People are saying shooting up in a hand or something. I'm just asking because that's what the thing is.
All right. I done showed talking to his hand. All right, Cam. I am going to show you guys what they did look like before, though. This is what they looked like before. Not even saying that, I can't say that they're sober here. Probably not. 15.9 thousand subscribers. Right? I don't know if we can see how many members they got or not. Oh, they got merch too. They got the merch. Well, I'm going to say this. If anybody wants to be supportive of cracking cases, I guess you could still go over and become a member and play their videos. That's how you show them support. Play their old videos. Okay? They're monetized. That'll help them. There's a lot of lessons in this, you guys. A lot of fucking lessons. A lot. I mean, I could take and grow a fucking lesson tree with this shit right here. I don't think this is what I want to say, and I hope you guys understand what I'm going to say. I truly don't feel that this started. Where's my ruler? That this started out to be a scam towards Danny. I truly don't. I think that she said that she had been a faithful cracking cases person, you know, and I think that they all did really care about each other. But I think that the addictions, the money that they were bringing in, I don't understand why they were not using that to pay their bills or whatever. There had to have been a reason if they lived somewhere for 7 years why they were evicted. I don't understand. They were doing really good on their content and stuff. So I think the addictions got the better of them. And you guys would not believe how much. Oh, innocent. Yes, I already talked about that, but thanks for coming in and letting me know. I think the addictions turned that whole friendship into a it ruined a friendship, right? I don't know that chai. I really don't know. I don't know what drugs they were actually doing. Hey, innocent. Go ask Candace for me how much shit she was putting up her nose while she was up there on 110 Ben Hill. Would you? Inquiring minds want to know. Ask her how many gallons of liquor she went through every night up there at 110 Ben Hill Road. Ask her what she was doing with other people up there on 110 Ben Hill Road. And then, because I'm a nice person, I'll let you come back and hang out. And that's the only time that I'll let you talk about Candace over here. Because guess what? I don't give a fuck about Candace Bly Wells and what's that bitch has to say about anything. I'm not being I'm not being mean, innocent. I'm just telling you facts. I don't give a fuck what she said about anybody. Tell her to come. You know what? She wouldn't want to come over in my chat or up on my fucking panel. Oh, okay. You think I'm being mean? Why are you even back over here? I ain't seen you over here in 2 months. You just come over here to tell me something that Candace said. I don't give a fuck. Bitch ain't got nothing to say about nobody. Can't even fucking say where her kid's at. And we know she knows where her kid's at. And if you're her best friend, what's that say? So no, innocent. We don't give a fuck about Candace on my channel at all. So I'm just gonna have to tell you bye because I don't give a shit. All right, anyhow. So, I think with Cam and them, it came to a situation where I think that I really do think that they were all friends. I really do. And I do agree with, whoever said, Honey Badger saying that she would like to see both sides of the conversation. I think it might, oh, I don't fucking know, Chai, where innocent hangs out. I don't pay any attention. So I think that situation just turned into a toxic situation when these two were sitting on their asses, like Don and Candace, and realized that they could have people pay for all their shit, and they could even get their drugs with it. And it didn't turn out real well. Hey, Jude. So, it is way past my bedtime. It's 9 o'clock. So, I am heading out. But we will say lots of prayers for Scam and Sally. And look, I don't know. Cher, I heard Cher talking before, I thought, about, because she had been in conversation with some relatives, I think, of Cam and Allie's. So I don't know what they told her. But I thought I heard her talk about that. I did. I thought I heard her talk about that before. I heard it tonight. But yeah, they were a lot healthier. A lot healthier. So, you know what? I am going to tell everybody, pray for them. That's all we can do is pray for them. You know, a very sad situation. Yeah, thank you, Linda. I think everybody needs to send prayers to them. You know, I know I fuck around and roast people over shit like that, but you know, when it comes down to it, honestly, any of us at any time could be put in a bad situation, you know. And I think if I don't think I would ever end up like that, but you know, if something ever happened in my family or anything like that, I think I would, you know, want people to pray for me at least, right? Well, I mean, they've been together 13 years, Mrs. Peacock. Cam said 13 years. So, it's fucking sad. Thank you, AC, for coming up on panel tonight. Honey Badger, you come up anytime you want on panel. You're welcome up here. Anybody's welcome on panel. I always tell you guys that all the time. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Just had to give my 2 cents. You can come in, Reggie, and give your 2 cents worth anytime you need to. Absolutely. You know what? I'd give my 2 cents worth. I give my 2 cents worth. I'm just to the point. I mean, I hope. Well, at least with Cam and Allie, they don't have a missing kid. I mean, their kids are with his mom, so at least they're not missing like Summer. We know the 3 boys aren't missing. You come on panel anytime you want. Anybody who's never tried to come on panel, my channel is the one to use to come up on panel, because I'll let anybody try to come up here. As long as you don't try to show me your wanker or anything like that, you know. For sure. But since I wasn't even going to come on tonight, I'm getting my ass off here. And I'm getting ready for bed. I mean, I look like shit. I ain't done nothing all day long. I have been laying around, talking to my friend. So I'm getting off here. I will not privatize this. I hope nobody tries to strike me or doesn't like what I say or what the fuck ever. You know, that happens all the time. Thank you, White Boy Lockdown Radio, for your wonderful coverage on the Cam and Alley saga. I appreciate it. I appreciate you giving Dana a place where she felt safe to come and tell her truth. Absolutely. That's the thing to do. You know, sometimes you guys, it ain't drama, okay? And I know I say shit about white boy all the time, but I don't really know him. You know, but the thing about it is, I think everybody on social media that has a channel should always give anybody the opportunity to come up and say their truth or how they feel about something. I just you know, I think that's a great thing to do. Now, I have to say, do I agree with I think Matt was at first I think Matt was being, I want to say, respectable, and then that other guy came up, and that's when it kind of went south, and Cam wasn't very happy with the things that, because it was like they wasn't even giving him time to even talk, and I don't know. I don't know. I mean, people handle things differently. I wouldn't have handled it that way. So thank you, Deb. Thank you, Miss Eve. You may go party for the rest of the night, Eve. Eve, she be busy. She be over there hanging out with Lisa Ritz, and I don't even know where she goes anymore. But you're just okay. You're okay, Eve. All right, I'm getting my ass off here. Thank you, guys. Thank you all the mods who came in, and I just couldn't keep my mouth shut. I had to come on and say something about it. I really did. Kim, you're full of shit. Okay. Allie, you shouldn't have let Cam even put you on camera, honey. You shouldn't have let him do that. And he should have known better. But you guys must be taking lessons from Don and Candace. So, all righty. Thanks, Chai. Thanks, everybody who came in tonight. I appreciate you guys. All right. I'm going to say it. Let's see how many people do it. Give me a thumbs up. Did I say it right? Come on, you all. Give me a thumbs up. And then I'm getting my ass off here. All right. I'm going. I am going. One thumbs up. No thumbs up. All right, then. Everybody have a good night. See ya. Peace out. Thank you, Eve. Thank you, Eve. My main moderator. Oh, I forgot there's kind of a slow thing, ain't there? That's so funny. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Katie Ann. Thank you, guys. I'm getting off here. I will see you next time. And believe me, I will find something very interesting for us to talk about. All right. Peace out, everybody. Have a good night.